superhero at the moment.
Telepathy.
Vijay.
Yes.
Yeah, the main man. And Gautham Menon to team up for a new project. Here's what we know. This is coming in from pinkvilla.com.
What a name.
Very fancy name, that. Now, John, I'm just going to read a little bit of this now. We watched our first Thalapathy VJ film last week. We reviewed it on Friday. The Master, not the Master. And thoroughly enjoyed it. The review's up on their channel if anyone wants to check it out. Now, the superstar is said to have begun working on his next project soon. On the other hand, fans might surely remember Johan Adiham Adru, helped by Gautham Menon, which was supposed to feature Vijay. However, the project was later dropped. Now it seems like the actor-director duo will team up for a fresh new project soon. Recently, during an interaction with a media house, Menon has said that Thalapathy Vijay's close associate has asked him to prepare a script for the latter. This piece of news is sure to leave the fans excited. However, the filmmaker also added that he isn't sure if Vijay is aware of his close associate asking for a new script to be penned down. But Gautham Menon adds that he is hopeful about getting to work with the South Star soon. On the other hand, Vijay is all set to shoot for his upcoming venture, which has now been tentatively titled Thalapathy 65. Cool name. The much talked about movie has been directed by Nelson Dilip Kumar. John, what is your take on this? Very exciting news.
Yep.
And the man keeps himself busy. We are just beginning this journey, this Thalapathy VJ journey. We've already watched The Master. We reacted to Biggle the other night.
Yep.
Some interesting comments on that trailer reaction. But we are trying to work our way through as many Indian films as possible. But this seems to be the sort of route we're taking just now.
Yep.
Just because we're in awe of the man, aren't we? He's just, there's something about him. There's just something.
Stephen, he has an energy. He has an energy
Yeah.
of a man half his age. He is some actor. I've seen that from Master. I've seen it from snippets from other trailers we've looked at. We have reacted to two now, I do believe. Biggle and what was the other one we reacted to? Was it Cafe? I don't know if it was Cafe. We've reacted to two. And the general sense I'm getting from this guy is he's very passionate. He's charismatic as hell. He's an amazing actor. And he is busy as well. And the other thing I've took from this, Stephen, if you're froze again, I'll go to me. Hopefully you come back at some point. You are back. You're off screen. I don't know what's going on with this connection tonight. This will all be gone, Stephen, by March 1st when we do get high speed fibre straight to premises fibre, man. We'll begin up a level with these streams, do believe me. There's no limit to what we can do. And Stephen, there certainly seems to be no limit to what Thalapathy can do, because he's got his associate going to directors and asking them to make scripts for him. You don't see that in Hollywood. You do not see actors, apart from maybe DiCaprio and a handful of other actors maybe in Hollywood, who have the power to go to a filmmaker, to a studio and say, prepare a script for me and I'll work with you. That's not something you see in Hollywood all that often. So that's the other thing I've took for it. The other thing is also that he had a failed movie, not a failed movie, but a failed conception of a movie, which was, I think, set to come out 9 years ago, 2012. This Johan Adiyayam Andrew movie. That's a shame that he's not had the chance to work with this guy. By all accounts, he's an absolute force of nature, but hopefully they can get it together and can work together finally. And this guy who just seems to be Stephen, he's massive. We've seen it with the first reaction to Master, or not reaction, the actual teaser to Master. It blew up. So this guy, no matter what he does, he's got that loyal fan base who are going to follow him. And he's right. He says that he hopes that he can work with him once again. I says to you, I bet he does, because this guy is absolute gold. So hopefully they get it together. I don't know what the story's going to be about, but I'm sure Thalapathy will make the best of it no matter what, because this guy he's absolutely immense from what I've seen, and I can't wait to get down his filmography and look at other movies.
I mean, you touched on it there, and I would say that Collywood is no different to Hollywood in terms of a handful of actors that have that sort of pulling power, that they can actually dictate a script from the studio rather than the other way around.
Yep.
Now, the interesting thing about Thalapathy Vijay is he's not just an actor. He is he's a producer, he's a writer, he's a director, and he's also a great singer and a great dancer.
Yes, man, yeah.
But he's just got bags of energy. That was one of the things that blew me away about watching those trailer reactions. And then when the comments come in from our community telling us how old he was, 47. I was blown away by that.
I think he's 46 just now. He's just about to turn
John,
47.
I thought he was in his early 30s. I thought he was probably about your age.
Yep.
He looks it.
Don't remind me I'm in my 30s, Stephen. That depresses me. Every
he
day.
Looks it and he moves like it. This guy is just full of life. And that transpires onto the screen as far as I'm concerned. Watching Master on Thursday I watched it. Watching that, it got me so pumped. And it was because of this guy. Obviously the writing, the director as well. And his co-stars. But something about this guy just gives you life, gives you energy while you're watching these films. I told you when we were doing the review that every time he was hitting, I can't remember the guy's name, the character's name, Bhavani. Every time he was hitting him, I was like, "That's it, get the bastard, punch, fuck at him," And I got really wound up with it, and that was because of his energy. He just got me in that sort of place, And I can't wait to get into this filmography of this guy, because there's so many gems out there that people are talking about, advising us to watch, and I can't wait to see them.
Well, Stephen, I'm looking at prominent, I hope, Tamil actors, and the ones that are springing out is Kamil Hassan. I think he was in one of the trailers. I don't want to go out to say it was Vikram, but I think it may have been Vikram. And Ahmad Haven. They are the other two names that are really springing out to me. And our sort of brush down these movies. Syria as well is ones I've seen. So there's probably a very small handful of actors from that region, as you did say, who could probably go to a studio or a filmmaker and say, look, prepare a script for me. And they'll go and do it, because they want what of them, because they're absolute box office goals. So regardless of what it is, I haven't watched Master now. We'll go back and look at this guy's work, and I will be paying close attention to what he does moving forward, because I really, really enjoyed the performance. He was an absolute standout in it, alongside what was the other guy? Was it God, I'm blanking on his name now. The little juvenile reformatory character.
Yeah, I can't remember his name now.
His name was the same as the character's name, but I'm blanking on it.
His surname, yeah.
Obviously Vijay Thalapathy as well, but he was the absolute man in this movie, so I'll be keeping an eye on him moving forward. I'm going to look for that guy's name, Stephen.
Yeah, well, John, will you look for his name, and I will move on to our next topic, and it's